our preschool education adopts the general principles of the National Early Learning Framework or NELF as described in the Omnibus Policy in Kindergarten Education, DepEd Order No. 47, Series of 2016, and benchmarks with the best practices of progressive schools, both locally and internationally, to ensure that the young learners are engaged in meaningful learning experiences that will hone their communication, health and motor development, creative aesthetic, scientific and mathematical, critical thinking, socio-emotional, and technology skills, and will promote the development of Christian values. The DLSL Preschool Department offers a venue for young learners to adjust from the comfort of the home to the formal school. It focuses on providing the children content-rich, value-laden, and age-appropriate programs and learning experiences that enhance their feeling of confidence and self-esteem and provide a readiness foundation for future formal learning. Through the different developmentally appropriate approaches and techniques, children will gain the knowledge and understanding of the different skills which allow the whole Christian child to grow and develop in the different areas. The preschool curriculum follows the DepEd prescribed competencies along with some enhancements for the overall development of your children. For preschool, the primary concerns are the following developmental areas: health, well-being and motor, socio-emotional, language literacy and communication, creative aesthetic, character and values, cognitive, and digital citizenship. Aside from the above-mentioned areas, DLSL promotes teaching essential life skills. The teachers encourage the development of practical life abilities such as hand washing, brushing teeth, and fixing their work areas, and among others. This also includes using polite expressions, learning to wait, asking for directions, and the like. The school also promotes the values of respect, friendship, belongingness and kindness, and among others. Now, let's move on to the roles of students, parents, and teachers in this dynamic learning environment. Parents have a crucial role in the border-free classroom. First, set up a sustainable routine for you and your child. Allot a maximum of 5 hours in a week for learning sessions. Make sure the atmosphere is conducive for learning. Read, play, and do things together to give your child a sense of support and confidence. Make it a point to encourage active learning and offer praise to ensure your kids stay engaged. In case you see any issues, immediately notify your child's teachers to readily find a solution for learning-related concerns. And of course, give the child's ample time for rest and relaxation away from gadgets. You can try honing practical life skills like washing plates, sweeping the floor, dusting tables and chairs, and setting the table before meals. Even though the students are physically away from their classmates and teachers, they should feel that they are in school the moment they sit on their learning stations. Thus, it is important to help your children practice these ground rules. First, start with a clean and orderly learning station. Second, even if you're at home, take care of hygiene habits and practice good grooming. After all, it is impolite to appear on screen without looking at your best. Third, come to class prepared with your learning materials. And fourth, practice proper online classroom etiquette by knowing when to turn on and off your video and audio. Fifth, if you want to speak, don't forget to raise your hand. Sixth, be respectful of others and responsive to ideas. And finally, above all, it is important to remind your children to stay focused on the lessons. Do not engage in other things when the session is taking place. For the teacher's role, guiding students in the digital classroom, teachers are ready to handle the technological component and serve as an active facilitator online. They communicate effectively for easy understanding, encourage students to develop confidence, provide thought-provoking but age-appropriate challenges, execute effective e-learning-based materials, and serve as a good role model for students. Meanwhile, to assess students' learning, Students are asked to prepare lesson-related videos and other outputs with their families to prepare them for the real world. All these activities are made possible by the border-free learning management platform. Learning modalities include daily video conference with the teachers for lesson presentation and activities with parental assistance. Activity guidelines for practicing and enhancing skills or lessons taught during the video conference, and provision for lesson uploads and supplementary materials created by the teacher. Now, let's take a look at what a physical preschool week looks like. Before 9 o'clock a.m., we are supposed to wake up, make bed, take breakfast, brush teeth, and get dressed and prepare for the class. For 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock a.m., that is their learning time with their teacher or the so-called synchronous learning. There, online interaction time happens like prayer, nursery rhymes and songs, self-help skills, thematic lessons, demonstration, oral recitation, and show and tell activities. On 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, that is their learning time with their family members or asynchronous learning rather. It includes study time, accomplishing formative assessments, answering enrichment activities, and the like. For 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, that is their creative time, wherein they will devote their time in creative play, art activity, crafts, music, and drawing. Although everyone still cannot meet face-to-face, BLSL is ready to assist your young children with their growth and development. Our teachers, support staff, and the rest of the community are excited to welcome our youngest learners into our family. After all, your children deserve only the best. And Salle Lipa vows to be your partner in ensuring that they receive the best human and Christian education that adequately prepares them to be enabled, engaged and empowered, armed with essential knowledge, values, and skills to thrive in the future.